At the risk of sounding terribly cliche, it is truly collaborative environment. So we don't have a traditional model, which, you know, plenty of understand what that traditional model looks like. Where you sort of have this concept of these silo businesses within an accounting practice, where there's a sort of a partner and a team, and they all sort of do their own thing. So falling under a banner, but they sort of do their own thing. But here we've really structured, like we call like a corporate structure, but we've really structured this firm like a business.
All of the client directors and ACDs, associate client directors, have an input in where we're going as a business, the strategy, the impact, what we want to do and what we want to achieve. So I find that it's a really great, in terms of collaborative environment that we're running.
You can share thoughts, feelings, opinions, and you are heard. Everyone has time for each other. I mean, there might be busy periods and quiet periods as well, but we all really respect each other in the firm. If you have an idea, great, people will listen. Sometimes you don't have a great idea. Obviously, people will push back, but that's part of the beautiful part about the firm, is that we can keep each other accountable, push back, and the respect's very high as well.
An associate client director here, who is typically a manager with more than 8 years' experience, has direct contact with their clients. There's no partner in over the top of them. The partner's there just to help them and support them, but they go direct to their client and have a direct impact and influence on their client.
It's not a traditional model where you've got a manager that does all the work, gives it to a partner, and the partner's going to take all the glory. You know, we don't want to operate like that. We want people to feel like they have clients that are theirs, that they can actually take ownership of. And so obviously you've got something that you have ownership of, you're going to hold yourself a bit more accountable to clients as well, and to yourself on actually being able to manage that portfolio. But the key thing though is it's not a case of, you know, we just throw you at a client base and go, you work it out. The key thing is it's the support piece that's quite important. So we want you to take ownership and accountability, but you will get an immense amount of support from the partners and others in the firm to make sure you're succeeding personally, but also the clients are moving in the right direction with you as well.
For example, me as an associate client director, I have a team behind me that do all the heavy lifting, all the grinding work, and it allows me to have more time to spend with the clients, because clients, they can find someone to lodge a tax return for them anywhere. But what we're trying to give them here, we give them the value, we give them the advice that they need.
I think the culture is very good at Xact, and what I mean by that is we're very values driven. There's a lot of respect. We're a high output team, but a high fun team as well. It's
the most polar opposite accounting firm I've worked in terms of the energy. So we're actually pretty loud as an office, which is good, but it's good loud. So we're talking, we're sharing ideas.
It is a really open and friendly office. We have open plan. Nobody here has an office, so nobody can shut doors and shut themselves in a room all day.
I feel like I can't wait to be in the office. We have a great time. We always have a laugh.
I know a lot of firms talk about work-life balance, and most of the time it's generally bullshit. It might stay there for a couple of weeks when you start, but then the pressures and everything pile up and it sort of just evaporates completely.
We have a balanced approach to workplace flexibility, partial in the office, partial work from home. But more importantly, if you've got important things to do with family, you just do them. You don't ask for permission, but just let everyone know that you're not going to be here. Because one of our values is results without judgment. So just get the result, we're not going to judge you.
The whole results without judgment thing is real. So people are in and out all the time. We'll go to kids' plays and things at kindy and school and that sort of stuff, and it's not an issue.
There's no clock. We're not, it's nothing like restricted on a clock that you have to start 8:30, you have to finish 5. We don't have that here. It's all about delivering what you're supposed to deliver, and if you do that, you're fine.